Hey everybody, I couldn't sleep tonight. I come outside just to kind of get a breath of fresh air, I suppose. I haven't videoed anything for a while. I'm standing outside here in my neighborhood, just kind of showing you what it looks like at night. Actually, it's a little after midnight. You guys want to take a golf cart ride in the middle of the night in a retirement community, go down to Wildwood, see what it looks like? There probably ain't going to be much along the way. I got the door up. Let's go see. Let's see what we can find. Well, I'm going down the road here. Don't see a lot. There's my speedometer. I'm doing 15 miles an hour going through the neighborhood. Somebody's getting some landscaping done, getting some stackable block put in. That's what I call it. Call it whatever you want. I just know when I get home, she's going to say, "Where did you go? What are you doing out there in the middle of the night taking off in a golf cart? Where did you go?" If she don't do it tonight, she'll ask me tomorrow. Yeah, I was thinking maybe my headlights weren't bright enough. I guess they're okay. When I bought this cart new in 2015, halogen lights is what came standard as a headlight. Now I think they've got like an LED light, or maybe it's an LED light you can have put in as an upgrade. I've seen them. You're not going to see me put them in here. Those are headlights that blind everybody. There's like 5 or 6 little lights in there. They point every direction. And I don't know anybody that's ever looked at a halogen light that's elderly, not a young person, but elderly. There's a reason why I say that. That says that they're okay with it. They're awful, and I don't think they should be installed at all. But I don't control the laws around here. Now here we are at night at the Hillsboro Gate, and there's a guy in there at night. I swear to you. Look at that, one car coming in. Can you believe that? There's actually a car out here in the middle of the night. But anyway, see that car coming in? Oh, there's a lady in there tonight. Must be his day off. See the water trickling across here? They've been watering the plants here at night. How fast am I going? Well, I'm not in a hurry. I'm just wanting to show you. 19.2. I can go a little faster, but there's nobody out here. I'm just kind of wanting to show you what it looks like out here at night compared to where you live. I lived around Indianapolis, and I'm telling you, 24 hours a day. Some hours of the day was worse than others, but basically, Indianapolis, no matter what road you were on, was busy all the time. There's a real good chance these cars that I see out here this late at night, they don't live here. See, now I know what they're going to do. They're going to go behind Eisenhower back there. And there's a secret gate. That's not a secret, but if you live here, you know about it. If you don't, you probably don't know about it. And it takes you over to, I believe it's called Eisenhower Way. It's a road that goes into Pinellas, the village of Pinellas back there. And it's a nice shortcut to get home. Now see, they painted these walls here. I'm going to change the subject again. See how much brighter it looked in here at night? I just thought I'd slow down and show you that. I like it. I think it's a good idea. That's, which way do I want to go here? See, there's Brownwood over there. If I turn left here, I can go into Main Street that way. Let's go this other way, because I generally don't go this way. And there's that tunnel right over there. On this side of the roundabout takes you over to Eisenhower. This over here, I don't know if you can see the reflections on the water right there. That's where Larry used to live. You've heard me talk about it. I'm not trying to drag it in the ground by keep bringing it up, but just kind of give you an idea where I am if you watch my videos. That building you see over there with all the lights on it, that's the lofts of Brownwood. That's the apartment buildings that they built. Well, there's several of them down through there, but that's one of them right there. And that over there is the part of Brownwood as you come in town, the buildings with all the lights around it you see right there. That's the Citizens Bank. I've done a lot of business at Citizens Bank. I've never had a problem there, ever, not one time. I don't know what other people's heard, but I'm just telling you, I have never had a problem there. Checking, savings, when we purchased our house, we transferred all the money to there to pay for the house. Never had a problem. We're going to go around here, and I'm going to bring you in. This is that road I was talking about the other day when I said here's an area where there's a stop sign, people don't stop, and where there ain't a stop sign, people stop. On this side only is there a stop sign right up there, you see it. The main street coming through town here, there is no stop sign. And people stop it in town all the time. It's dangerous right here. Well, I see another golf cart up here. I don't know what's going on. Maybe people's working up here doing some cleaning up or something. Well, the bar's open, or at least he's cleaning up. Let's go down this road here, and then I'll turn around and I'll come back in town. Five Guys hamburgers, for those of you that like Five Guys. I've been there. I'm not real impressed with it. Shoe Biz, never been in there. McAllister's right there. I used to like to go there for lunch once in a while, but they took my favorite sandwich off the menu, and I haven't been back in a long time. Parity Financial Group, and this is the big building here is MVP Athletics. I've got a story that I could tell you about MVP Athletics and the developer. They got a lot of stuff around here and in there. I've been in there a long time ago. I forget what I was in there for, and they took me downstairs and showed me downstairs. I believe there was lockers down there and maybe a sauna, and I don't remember everything that was in there, so don't quote me on any of this, but it's a big building, got a lot of stuff in there. So if you're into exercises and stuff, I don't know what they charge. MVP's been here a long time, and you know, it might be a story I'll tell and put it on my Patreon page. I don't want to put it out in public, but I might put it on my Patreon page. The story about MVP management and the developer, and how the developer strong-armed them. There's Cal's Barbershop. I used to go in there and get my hair cut all the time, and then they all started these weird rules about COVID, and so I haven't been there for, gosh, probably a couple years now. But Donna was my favorite barber. I've actually done a video in there with Donna, and her husband works right next to her. And if you guys saw that video, I'd asked him some questions about being a barber that I thought was reasonable questions. Everybody knows that. So this is the Wildwood Square right here. Middle of the night. Do you hear what I hear? Hey! Hey! I think Bluefin's still open over there. You see it?
Yeah, well, you try to have a baby, bitch. Dumb bitch. Have a baby and have a dog, you dumb bitch.
Hey, this motel's this
Fine.
way.
No.
Motel's this way. Ma'am, ma'am.
I'm calling my husband.
All right, well, the motel's this way.
We're going.
Well, yeah. Just another drunk. Here over there screaming and yelling. This is the Villages, man. She's mad about something, that's all I know. She kept calling that girl a name. That's why I stopped there and just kind of let the camera lay. There she is over there. She walked all the way around. The guy told her the hotel was this way. She walked all the way around the square to go the way he told her a while ago to start with. Here. She's drunk. She ain't staggering all that much, though. So if you all think that the Villages is just a bunch of old people that likes to be active during the day, go to bed early at night, and it's all safe, and you know nobody does anything wrong, I ain't been down here 5 minutes, and we run into a drunk broad already, screaming and yelling and cussing. Hear her? I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but she's screaming all the way down there. Good Lord. So, look at that. Come down here, just get a picture of what it looks like at night, and got into some action already. This here used to be an Italian restaurant. I don't know that it still is. Prima called now, but it was called something else before. I think it still is an Italian restaurant. Oh, it's called an Italian steakhouse. Oh, I see. That's right. Deb was telling me there's no such thing as an Italian steak. I ate here once, sat outside when they first opened up, and just for me and Sue, it was $94. I said, I ain't never coming back, and I haven't been back since. Tommy Bahamas, right there. You know, it's almost amazing to come up here and just sit in a golf cart at night. I don't know what the temperature is right now. I know the rest of the country is super hot also, but it feels like it's close to 90, 88, 90 right now after midnight. That being said, just let me tell you, at nighttime like this, when it's 88 or 90, and the sun's not beating down on you, I like it. Yeah, this is my kind of weather right here. It's just that I can't do anything this time of night because there's nothing open. They're still playing music somewhere because I can hear it. I'm reading what it says. It says the Old Mill Playhouse Theater and Lazy Mac's Taco Shack and Tequila Bar now open at Lake Sumter Landing. That seems like that's the only movie theater we got now, Lake Sumter, even though that's the best movie theater around is right there. Whenever I do my golf cart rides, I have my camera. Here's where I put some of them. I have them up here on top of there. And on the side, whenever I'm going down a golf cart path and you're looking on the other side of the road, as I mount them up here. One of these days, I ain't figured it out where and exactly how yet. I want to put one back here in the back. The problem is, if you can see the top of this, there's just a very small lip right there, and I can't put it there. Maybe I can put it here or have it sticking up. I don't know. I'm working on putting one on the back. I like that view out of the back of the golf cart when I'm moving. I did it on my car in Rockport, and I've done it once here going over in the car, my other car, going down or out to work on the camper, and I liked it. I'm seeing them over there. Well, pretty quiet out here tonight. Not a whole lot going on. I hope the pictures come out okay. You know, I look around these lights, people talk about mosquitoes and stuff. There's probably a mosquito or two out. There's no doubt. But when's the last time, let me show you this. Question. When was the last time you sat anywhere up north where they had lights on like this and you didn't have moths and bugs and mosquitoes and everything else flying around the light? I'm sure there's one or two here and there, but you just don't see very many. But I gotta tell you, those of you that worries about the Villages and things goes on around here, and listen, there's things that happen around the Villages. I put them videos out because I don't want you to come down here with your head stuck in the sand, thinking you're protected, you're inside the bubble, nothing ever happens. Not much really does happen, ever. But like you saw a while ago, I'm down here for 5 minutes and there's a drunk lady screaming and yelling at people. She took off walking that away. She was still yelling at, there's nobody around. She's still yelling at herself going down the road. Mostly come from these bars around here. They get drunk and they just carry on. But things do happen. They just do. So just know that it's still a great place to live. And I'm proof of that right now. I'm out here at 12:30 at night or so. All the bars are just now closing down. I'm here by myself. I got something bugging around me. It must be a mosquito. Something flying around me, I think, unless I'm seeing things. Anyway, so yeah, it is. It's a safe place to live. So just get that out of your head. You know, when I talk about the news about things that are happening here, in a retirement community, what I'm talking about are things that do happen here. You'll know they're happening here. And then I say things like, this could be your neighbor. Well, if you're buying a new house down here, you don't know who your neighbor's going to be. And if they continue to allow this stuff to happen, the people I'm talking about, like the sexual offenders that move in, could be your neighbor. And I think that's wrong. I think it needs to stop. I don't know if I can get this right or not. Sales office is over there. City fire is over here. Movie house is over there. One of my favorite places here is Dunkin' Donuts. And they're closed. So I'm gonna get in the golf cart and go for a ride. Okay, that's the new bicycle shop right there. That funky looking purple and yellow building. Behind all these buildings though, if you ever come down here in a car and you're always worried about finding a place to park, parking spots or lots, all back behind all these buildings. There's tons and tons of parking lots back here in the back. Even over there. See all that? Acres and acres of parking lots. Now, you'll have to walk to get to downtown, but hey, it's probably good for you to get out and walk a little bit. Now, if you go past 2J's restaurant, which is right there, I just passed it, you go straight. It doesn't look like golf carts should be here, I know. It took me a while to figure all this out too. And this turn lane here looks like it's for cars. It's not. It's golf carts. See how narrow it gets right here? That brings you over here to a little tunnel that goes underneath. Over there, where it says Grand Traverse Plaza, Golf Cart Accessible, that's the new shopping area, not new, but it's a new area where they got the Publix grocery store, hospitals over there in that area, some other stuff. The reason why I come over here, this is a golf cart way of coming in to this parking lot. This is where my doctor used to be, Villages Medical. I used to have my doctor in here, and I didn't mind it so bad. I thought it was pretty cool. And then this one retired also, and then I had to go back to Pinellas, and then that doctor retired again, so that made my third one, or no, second one. Now I'm on my third one, and right over there, backside here, that's the hospital over there. And you can also go out the backside here and come into shopping center. You get to the hospital by going down that road. Nah, I'm not going in there. I'll go this way. I don't like in the middle of the night. I don't like going down them narrow alleyways. You don't know what's in there. That's the Flipper's Pizza, Dickey's Barbecue Pit, Chinese food. I've never been in there. Flipper's, I've been there several times. It's okay. That's all I can say about it. Nothing great. It's just okay. Eyesight, hair cuttery, nails, chiropractor. I've been to this Subway right here a few times. I'll tell you what, now, unless they've changed things since COVID, I ain't been in there since COVID. It's just a small place, but they made a pretty damn nice sandwich in there when I was in there last. Now, when you leave that shopping center, here's a mistake a lot of them make because they forget where they went. They want to turn right here. And that's a main road. You cannot be on this road. None. There's even a sign. See that sign right over there that has the arrow on it? There's a sign underneath of it, if you can't see it, says no carts beyond this point. People seem to not see these signs. But you just want to go straight right there. Take you right back over here to the tunnel. Sign right there. That's a new sign since I was here last. Wildwood Paddock Square. Right there on the golf cart trail. I'm already gonna put this video out Monday. Like I said, it's probably gonna be a little longer than normal. I don't really like putting out long videos because I feel like it's just a big waste of my time to do that. But my analytics shows the average person doesn't watch much more than 14, 15 minutes. Right in there's 2J's. Since that new company bought it a few years ago, it's okay. Not like the old 2J's. The old 2J's is much better. That's why you think Wildwood looks like at night. Ain't a whole lot going on, is it? Other than one drunk girl yelling at everybody. Just like this right here. See how this curb goes down to the road right here? Right there? That's there for people in wheelchairs and people that have walking disabilities, so they don't have a step to trip over. But I'll swear to you, you come down here when this movie theater is open, somehow people think this is some kind of valet parking. They'll pull their car right up, they'll pull their car all the way up to the sidewalk up there. I don't know where they get their ideas around here. Well, we could go out the same way I come in, or I can go straight and we'll go out the back way. How about that? Let's do that. I wanted to show you the back side of the sales center anyway, because that's where the FedEx boxes, the UPS mailboxes, and I believe the tour bus will pick you up here and drop you off here, and maybe some other stuff goes on back here that I'm not aware of. This is the main road that comes into the sales center, you can tell, by the fancy brick road. I've been in that sales center and done video 2 or 3 times. Yeah, but you come back behind the sales center and there you go. There's a FedEx box and there's a UPS box. I know people's asked me several times about where do you mail all that stuff at? Well, that's where I go. There might be more around here. I'm not sure where they're at, but there's that one. Also right there is where the buses will pick you up and drop you off. Right here is the village's golf cart store. And gas pump. That's the Citizens Bank right over here. You go in there and they have free popcorn in there. Let's go this way and go by the Eisenhower Rec Center at night. There's a shuffleball court here. I'm at Eisenhower Center right now. There's bocce ball right in there. This ain't unusual here. This is just Eisenhower. This is stuff that you'll find in almost every regional rec center. Restrooms. See, why do they have to come to our swimming pool and use our restrooms when it says for guests and residents only? There you go. There's restrooms right there. They can come in here with their trailer. That restroom right there is for the public. They're all around. They just choose not to do it. They don't want to do it. So I have an argument here. We're paying to have these things maintained. They're not, and they're tracking all kinds of crap in there on their boots and everything else. This is called tennis, some kind of tennis. What do they call that? Doggone it. Let's go look. See if I can find a name for you. My brain anymore. See, this is pickleball courts over here. Platform tennis. Can you see it right here? Don't know what the rules are or anything else about it. But I know through all the villages, they didn't have any platform tennis courts anywhere. And when they was building Eisenhower, they announced they were going to have platform tennis here. And as far as I know, this is the first regional rec center to have platform tennis. Here's a basketball court. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. This is sports swimming pool. Let me walk over here and chat with you just a little bit before somebody comes out and says, hey, what are you doing out here? I used to come here twice a week, I think it was. We played water volleyball. This is the sports pool. I hope my camera's picking that up. I don't know how this one works at night. This is the first time I've had a chance to try the GoPro 10 in the middle of the night. I haven't changed the setting on it, it's just the way it is. And if you want to do lap swimming, you're not supposed to do that at your neighborhood pools. Matter of fact, it's on their rules, regulations. Lap swimming is prohibited. People do it. I'm just telling you what the rules are. This is where you do your lap swimming. And I'm pretty sure, you may want to check your district rules, that guest IDs are not supposed to be in there either. It's for residents only. Now, they may have changed that. I don't keep up with all these changes they make. But at one time, that's the way it was. Guest IDs did not count. But if nobody's around to check the IDs, what can I tell you? Yeah, there's the village's watch guy sitting over there in the pickup truck. Probably taking a nap. I'll say one thing about the villages and the rec centers and stuff here. As much complaints that goes on around here about a lot of stuff. This place is just neat as a pin. And they keep everything that way. Everything is up to snuff and good enough. Well, anyway, that's our little ride in the middle of the night down to Wildwood. Let me know what you think. I don't think anybody's done a ride like that in the middle of the night, after midnight, when everything's closed. What's in here? Let's go in here and see what this is. This is golf cart parking, but I don't know what's here for. Because outside, that's the swimming pool at Evans Prairie, is right over there where that little bit of light's at over there. This is the swamp behind me. Everything in front of me here is swamp. Let me show you something if this camera shows it. You see them lights over there all in a row? They look like outside lights. Well, actually, those are street lights. That's my neighborhood. That's where I live, is right over there. That's why I like going to Evans Prairie a lot, because as you can see, from there to here. Listen. Hear the frogs? I don't think I've ever been in here though. Huh. I see sand everywhere. Like they've had, can you see it? Strange. Many times I've been down this prairie. I guess I just never noticed this place over here. Okay, let's turn around. Coming down this prairie for the convenience of it. I gotta tell you, FMK Foods, man, I don't know, they're dropping the ball. The menu here hasn't changed, and I don't even think it's changed in 2 or 3 years. It's always the same. I'm bored with it. It just, to me, it ain't even worth coming here to eat anymore. But I would come here and have a drink or something like that, but that's about it. I knew all the waitresses that used to work there before COVID. They were fantastic. And maybe that's why my food was always better, because I could ask for things and they would make sure I got it. And not just me, everybody that was on my golf squad would go there, and if we ordered something a little different, they just did it. So I don't know. Sign of the times, I guess. But FMK's got everything. They got Bonifay, they got Evans Prairie, they got Belle Glade, Scooples, Bluefin, Harvest. It's all FMK. Can you guys see okay? That's it. I'm going to head back toward the house. I may stop by the post office and show you what our neighborhood pool looks like. And it ain't just my neighborhood. I mean, everybody's neighborhood has a neighborhood pool. So it just ain't just me. But those of you that don't live here, I know these little things probably interest you, but they interested me before I moved here. I wanted to see what this stuff looked like and hear what other people's opinions was, because as an outsider looking in, I didn't know anything. And they didn't have YouTube really back then. So I would go to the squares at night and talk to people. And those bus tours, I think I took at least 2 different bus tours and asked questions. A friend of mine that worked for the village as a realtor, his name was Tim Andrews. Man, what a great guy. He was a good friend for me. He's moved on to bigger, better things now, but he basically put up with me for 5 years until I bought my first place. He answered questions. He played golf with me when I came down. So, you know, I kind of had an inside guy that would help me out, and that helped me a lot. Giddy up, cowboy. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Aww. Come on back with Teddy Bear. Red Sovine. If you guys don't know who I'm talking about, especially you younger squirts, Red Sovine. Talk about some serious truck driving music that I used to listen to by the hours driving down the road, middle of the night, trying to get to my next destination by morning. Red Sovine. Giddy up, go, Daddy. Giddy up, go. All right, Postal Station. This is our neighborhood adult pool. In my area anyway, and I don't know what it's like down the Finney area, because rules get changed here all the time. But anyway, you got to be 30 years old and older to be here. Yeah, they got it locked. I can't get in, or I'd go in and you know, they lock the residents out at night for our safety, but then during the daytime, they let all the landscapers come in here with poison all over their boots and walk all in here, get cokes, go to the bathroom and track stuff through here. And I know one lady had to go to the doctor. The doctor said she had some kind of a strange skin rash. He didn't know what it was from, and she was here. I'm thinking she may have gotten it from yard spray and bug spray that they have on their boots. Can't get Rohan to do anything. John Rohan is a puppet. He won't do his job. His job, as far as recreation department stuff go, there's probably somebody here to keep the non-residents out. You know, he told me, he said, we really depend on you residents to police that for us. Hey, I don't work for him. He don't give me a check. This will go well. Don't you think it'll go well? I think it'll go really well when I try to tell somebody, you can't come in here. And they're going, who am I? Typical postal station right here. And you see what they do. They put stickers all over the mailboxes. Up north years ago, they came in here, and I don't know who done it, the post office, I guess. They came in, a company came in, and I don't know how they did it, but they had all the stickers taken off of the mailboxes. I think they power washed them or something, ripped them off. People just raised hell about it. And they said, well, it's just the post office rule. You're defacing postal property. And you say you can't do that. I'm on the back side of the pool here. It's going to be interesting when I get back to find out what shows up, what don't show up, and what am I going to have to edit, and what can I keep. Yeah, and there is an ATM machine at these places too, like there's one. I think at every postal station there's an ATM machine. And down at the new area, if they don't, it took us a while to get ours put in too. If they don't have an ATM machine and yours down there in the newer area yet, they will probably. It just takes them a while to get that, get everything put in. Yeah, there's Evans Prairie right over there where all them lights are at. And then right up here, I'm going to go home. Some of my neighbors, anymore, I don't even know who my neighbors are. 60% of the people that bought here originally are all gone. New people moved in, and I don't even go out of my way to get to know the new people anymore. It's just getting to be too hard. I think that's going to do it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Leave a comment down below, and I'll see you on the other side.